Hi, this is Neville Stanway here. I'd just like to share with you, relating to our AGM report that we had last night, just some of the things that I'm very excited about for our college as we look at 2020 and beyond. When I think of our school, I think of two big areas. The first one is student development. How do we develop your child? How do we develop the children in their Christian living, their faith and understanding of who God is and who they are in Him? We have devotions, we have worship, we have prayer. We help them understand the Bible and why they're here and the purpose that God has for them and how He wants to work through them. We then have opportunities for service. We want to develop them as leaders, build their confidence, resilience. And to do all this, we've got different programs like our camping programs. We've got an amazing performing arts theatre that we can do all these activities like dance and drama and music and productions where they build their confidence, they share messages of life and hope. We also have incredible outdoor facilities here that we're wanting to develop. We're currently building an adventure playground for early childhood. We're looking at a high ropes course for the senior school. We're looking at a nature reserve area where we can study nature and the plants. There's outdoor bush areas where they play. Plus we're putting in a camping area, a fire pit, a mountain bike track, and then a walking trail because we can. And we've got these experiences that develop our children. And so as a parent, just like you, I'm interested in my child becoming a stronger person, understanding who they are and who God is and what He wants to do through them. But of course we are also here to develop their 21st century learning. When we think about their education, we are here to prepare them for the future. We want to give them the skills. The WA curriculum has 8 learning areas and all schools have to do those. We report to those 8 learning areas. But you may not realise, but there are general capabilities, which there's 7 or 8 of those that work through each of the 8 learning areas. And so it's like this matrix going down. Those general capabilities cover things like literacy across all learning areas, numeracy where applicable, ICT capabilities. We feel that technologies, these capabilities for the students to use technologies in the appropriate way to help them learn the best and to use it as tools for maybe their future employment, we need to improve in that area. So we're looking at resourcing that. We're looking at going into the one-to-one device option in the years to come and building a 21st century learning centre. A library is part of that process, but we want places where students can break out, have maker space, design areas, collaboration rooms, part of that whole developing their general capabilities. And then the 21st century skills of creative thinking, critical thinking, collaboration, communicating, collecting data and so on, they are all part of how we help our children be prepared for the 21st century. And so I love this idea. We're beginning that program now. This is all part of the WA curriculum. We're just wanting to lift it up, package it, profile it, and from K to 12, which is one of our distinctives, we want to be able to develop the children as an individual, but also equip them for the 21st century learning. And so all of our programs, all of our resources, all of our staffing, all of our planning is about these two things. And when I think about that as Foundation Christian College, why are we here? I believe it's to raise up these wonderful men and women, these young men and women, to be the light and the salt of the earth, to be these great ambassadors who go out doing their best in whatever field God calls them in, whatever vocation He calls them in. I can't guarantee that they will be the best, but I want them to do their best. And so I love the balance of this. We've been talking about this with our staff. We're having a retreat coming up next week with our senior executive. Also, we'll be looking at our leadership team, our curriculum coordinators, getting input from staff. And so collectively, we can work as a team to achieve these two areas and get the best outcomes possible for our students at Foundation Christian College. I'm really excited about the future. I'm excited about the staff that we have. We are looking at getting some new roles with K to 12 coordinators in the area of technologies, K to 12, the performing arts, K to 12, music is another one we're looking at, K to 12, where these are key areas that we want these consistencies. Literacy, in addition to our curriculum coordinators, getting someone who can look at the K to 12 continuum in literacy and so forth. So I'm very excited about the future. 2020 and beyond is looking good, and thank you for trusting us, and we're looking forward to partnering together with you as parents.